Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. This is episode 51 of No Man's Land. Welcome back everybody. How are we all? So we're back here on No Man's Land. Our money has gone down a little bit because I've been busy doing a few things, but I will not be revealing just yet because I haven't finished. But I've been doing a little project down in that bottom right hand corner where we bought these 4 plots. So I bought this plot as well because I'm going to tie that in with it as well. In terms of fields, we've got canola, which is growing. Soybeans here, still growing at a funny stage. We extended this field, obviously, didn't we? Got a grass field there. That was soybeans that we harvested. I think that's all fully fertilised. That will need doing when it sprouts up its first little growth. Is that grass? That is absolutely hideous when you do that, isn't it? It really is. Yes, so our grass field is ready to harvest, so we can mow that. Sounds really strange when you say that, harvesting your grass. What are we like for... So we haven't got any grass in storage. We've got plenty of silage. So we said we were going to sell that silage off that we've got in the bunker silo. I'll probably do that off camera because obviously that's a long job doing that. But I obviously will keep you in the loop like I always do. Got plenty of hay really, plenty of straw, plenty of TMRNS. I think we'll just mow that grass as grass, if you know what I mean. We'll keep it as grass is what I'm trying to say, because I'd rather give these sheep just grass and not hay, because I think hay's a little bit more important to us than grass. So that is what we'll do. Cows are all good, like so. What I want to do as well this episode is I'm going to have a nearly swollen good old clear out of some of our machinery and equipment, because I don't think we need all of it. I wanted to get rid of that, didn't I? I said that because that is 31 slots, and obviously I'm getting a little bit slot conscious now on the map as we're building up. And we'll just keep this. I know it's huge, but we'll keep that because we are getting bigger fields. Keep that as our main lime spreader. I'm going to get rid of that tanker, and we're going to buy the bigger version of the water one that we got, because that's got a better capacity. I'm thinking about getting rid of maybe both those trailers at the minute and getting another trailer, possibly the bigger one of that, because this is only 41. I might get a 55 one. Might get rid of our mowers as well. I know, we're not going to have anything left, I hear you say. But we are not just going to sell it and not sort of replace it. Some things will go and not be replaced, like this spreader, because we already have one. We have that huge one. We've still got a little bit of lime left in there, so we'll drop that off if it lets us. Probably down by the sea bag. We'll keep the sea bag company, shall we? Although that's going to be in the way of the mowers in a minute. There we go. Right, actually, let's think about this. Is there anything else? I wonder if we can... I'm pretty sure the smaller trailer has got a hitch on the back. I could be wrong though. as will it let us hook up to this, because that will, it's got a pin hitch by the look of it on the lime spreader. Come on, terrible reversing skills. I could get a worker going on, it's not lettuce, is it? That's annoying. I'm just trying to do it so we can kill sort of two birds with one stone, if that makes sense. Right, we can't. I know I could take the front bit of the mower down, but I don't see the point because we can just take them both down together as a unit. We'll definitely get rid of this, and I think with the tanker we will grab a full load. I think that one's 60,000 litre capacity tanker, whereas our new one is going to be double that. And we'll grab some slurry from the pigs, because if we put that on cruise control, the pigs have got 78,000 litres of slurry, so that should clear them out. We'll go and sell that at the slurry yard. Where are we? This way. In fact, we won't. We'll sell it at the BGA, because that is a better price, which obviously again means we won't get paid out until midnight, but with that, the silage that I do, we should have a nice hefty amount come midnight. Now hopefully you shouldn't be able to see anything from here. And I know obviously I'm saying about slot counts eating into slot count. I know that I have done a lot of that myself, because I built the community up in the top left hand corner, and what I'm doing now doesn't necessarily need to be done. So 10,687, that's gone. But I just think it brings the map to life. You know, I just didn't want to come on here and just make a load of fields and it just be that. I just thought it'd be quite cool to add a few bits and bobs in. And obviously with things like hedges, the more you use, the slot count goes down less for each one. But where we've been using alien gyms things quite a lot on this map that are obviously specific to this map, he's done a fantastic job in keeping the slot count down anyway in terms of placeables, so that's worked in our favour. And that's another reason why I'm kind of getting rid of a few bits of equipment that we don't necessarily need, and sort of we can upgrade and change. I am thinking about, I think we own one of these plots, but I'm thinking about buying the area that stretches across to the other side where the track is of that area, because I'd like to put a big squarer field in there, because we need to get some fields that are a bit more worker friendly, because it's just, it's not really going to happen, is it, otherwise? I mean, I'm thinking about trusting a worker now. We're going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet. I am absolutely terrified about what's going to happen, because actually, am I doing the right thing here? So, soybeans, canola. What do we like for prices? Obviously we've done, I really don't know what to do next. the horses like for oats? I mean, they're not going to be eating a lot. Oh, I've ridden the horses as well. That's another thing I was meant to say to you. Yeah, so they're going to be okay for a while. They're up to 31,685. So unless we do another batch of, I'm going to make that canola, as soon as we're set up for canola. But that does mean I'm going to have to probably do a few laps round myself. I'll tell you what I am going to do as well. Excuse me, Mr. Pickup. Is if we grab our front tank, because I keep on forgetting we've got that. And that is full up with seeds. Probably won't even need that. I think that's why it's still full up. We didn't use it from last time we did this. Oh, what am I doing? That's what I want to do. I was trying to close the flap, and I decided I was going to unfold the planter. Right, let's get that, because I don't know if you guys can remember, this is the field where I let a worker loose and they went straight on and went straight through the sunflowers. So I am a little bit wary about what's going to happen. I think if we go round a couple of times, surely that's going to be enough. So obviously we're going into our new field now, and this part is already fertilised once, because obviously we ploughed under the grass. Hopefully the lemons and tomatoes are okay this time, they're not going to die. Looks like there's plenty of manure, so I'm not sure what, hang on, let's go and have a look. Not sure what sort of rate the water goes down. Let's put the old help menu on. Oh, that's good, it's pretty much going down the same as each other. So in theory, if we can see quite a bit of manure in that trough, we're good to go. That is the theory I'm going to work on anyway. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm doing this actually, because this is definitely not worker friendly, this field. And what is going on with this field? Look at that. That looks very odd. I mean, I don't even know what way to set them going. It's just a weird shaped field now, isn't it? Perhaps I need to think about the fields in the future. I mean, we could square some of these up a little bit, but then it takes away the character of the fields, I think. Right, well, I think what I'm going to do is go around this a couple of times. It's going to be almost finishing the field, but I just want to make sure that they don't mess up. So I'll do that, and I'll bring you guys back in a minute. I think we'll go and sell some more things at the shop that we don't really need. So I will see you in a bit. Right, I've really taken the plunge now. I've hired 2 workers. So I've got this guy here going on the canola, and I've hired another worker here planting corn. I've no idea what's going to happen. I did this section here at the corn, and then I've set him off straight like that. Hopefully they're going to do that, and I'll probably have to just fill in that bit there. This person's hopefully doing okay. I don't know. We're just going to try to learn to trust them again. We're going to crack back on with selling some things. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let's grab the pickup, because that is going to be quicker for these trailers. Should can't speak. Should hook up okay to this. It might look a little bit odd, but hey ho. And I think it's mainly about sort of farm upgrades this episode, so forgive me if there's not a lot of farming involved, but it is all things that need to be done. So this is struggling a little bit because it's probably quite a heavy trailer. It's going to be even worse in a minute when we buy the bigger one of this. Just as long as we don't skid out. We will be doing a little bit in a minute, because I think I'm going to get that grass field cut. But like I say, I want to get rid of those 2 mowers, because I think we're going to go, here we go, too fast. Spinning out. We are going to upgrade again with our mowers and purchase something a little bit different, which I've always fancied using in the game and never got around to it yet. So again, we're going to do that. Again, it's a little bit about wanting to try different things before FS22 comes out, because there's so many brilliant, amazing mods that I'm never ever going to get round to using between now and then. So that's sold for 27,000. That's cool. I don't think we'll grab the new one yet. We'll head back up to the farm and grab the smaller trailer. Then we will need the fence for those 2 mowers, because obviously there's no way they're going to attach to this. Oh god, helper H has completed their task. Which one was that? This guy. So they've not done really what I wanted them to do. So it could mean that we might have to do a little bit of planting ourselves this episode as well, but that's fine. At least you guys are going to get to see a little bit of farming. So let's grab this trailer. Again, this is one of the survivors from the very start, which is gonna go. A little bit sad to see it go, but it's served its purpose. I think it's just a little bit too small now for us, because we're kind of feeding the pigs and cows in bulk with our truck and trailer. I might even actually hold off buying the bigger one of the trailers that we've just sold, the farm tech. I think it's 55,000 litre capacity, that one. Might hold off from that actually, because again, I don't know whether we will need it or not. It is good to have a smaller trailer than what our truck tows. That was a bit of a rapid turn, wasn't it? No, 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 that is awful. Let's get that back in there. Unhook. Yeah, but for now I think we might just leave the trailer. Let's repair that, so we'll get another 18,000, just shy of 19,000 for that. Right, I'll head on back to the farm, because I don't want to bore you too much with backwards and forwards to the shop. And we'll grab the Fent and we'll come down and sell the mowers. Right, back up here. I'll set that worker off again. I think this guy, it's only got that little patch left to do. Hopefully, you can just see him in the background through the shed. Hopefully, they will complete their task. If they don't, that means they're going to carry on and try and nearly destroy our soybeans over the other side. I'm just going to push these out of the way as well, because something else is going to happen a little bit later. This area. So we'll see if we can just push these out of the way. Right, so that is beautiful. That worked better. Right, I need to keep my eye on this guy. They're gonna stop there, surely. Please come up with a completed task. They're obviously using the John.Deere planter, so that's gonna take them no time at all. This, oh no, look. Right, hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to cut, guys. Oh, he's going into our field. Oh, that's our grass field. Why, oh why? This is why they cannot be trusted. Right, while we're here, there's a tiny little patch there, look. Let's sort that out. We may as well finish off this area. That is that field done then. Oh god, what is this other guy gonna do? I have no idea. I mean, I know you could say it's my own fault for not having square fields, but I don't really want completely square fields all over this map, because there's no character to them then. I think the next few fields I don't think we're going to have too many more fields, because we've got a decent amount and they're decent size as well. I think the next field, if we have one or two more, is going to be a lot more worker friendly, just so we can set them off and lead them to it. Because the field over the far side, that fits into that category, what I've just said. That's nice and square. That can be right. They've finished. They're over there. That's fine. They've probably not done everything, but at least they haven't caused any damage, I hope. But we'll get this done. I think we will pop across and just see what they have done or haven't done. And that can be finished off as well. I'll worry about putting the equipment back later. Alright, so that can turn off for a second. Just this little bit left. There's a tiny little dot there as well I've just spotted. Come back for that. Ah, oh, workers though. Are they going to get improved in FS22? That is going to be fun to find out. I mean, it obviously didn't register to that track our track road is in the way. Right, so that's looking like that is all done, apart from this tiny little speck up here, which I cannot leave. I have to sort that out. Where was it? Just here. Turn that off, fold that up, because that takes forever to fold up. Will that still fold up if we turn the engine off? Yes. The grass field, what they've damage they've caused there, I'm going to there's a little spot there, look. I'm going to just cut it and then worry about sorting that out later. Alright, so hopefully it's just a couple of little spots here and there, and I think there's going to be, yeah, that little strip back there as well. This won't take too long. Then we can go back, forget about the workers, and carry on with what we were trying to do. See, I do try and trust them again every now and then, but it just comes back and bites me in the rear end. Right, obviously there's some sort of dip there in the ground. We'll come back for that. Because the whole idea of us having these shaped fields is because I said right from the very start we was going to keep to these tracks that you can see faint on the map. That was going to be our road round, and I've obviously just gone to the shape of those tracks with our fields. Try to make some nice good sized fields. I mean, if we look at squaring them up a bit, I think it's just going to take away quite a chunk of the field. And it's not going to be really what I wanted to start with. Right, this can go over here. Again, I'll sort everything out later on. So I don't think we even used that tank again at the front there. So bit silly putting that on, really. I think if anything it's going to be the liquid fertilizer that runs out. Right, we've got to run all the way down here now to our fence. Yeah, I don't like tabbing across the vehicles, but I had to do that then because that was going to end in disaster. We was going to end up with no grass then at all. Right, here we go. Let's whiz down the shop. And then whilst we're there, we will grab ourselves something to mow that grass, what's left of it. To be fair, it's only a little patch that I think we caught them just in time. I had a funny feeling that was going to happen though, really did. I'm just going to have a sip of water. Mouth's a bit dry, probably talking too much, moaning about workers. Right, so yeah, plan is get this mower set up, come back up, and we will get the grass cut. Like I said earlier, we will just keep it as grass, tip that in the silo, and then that's going to be plenty for the sheep. I mean, to be fair, actually, we could probably right, let's drop that one there. is a little bit heavy there for our little Fent. Wheelies. What was I trying to say? We could probably just do sort of half grass and a little bit hay. We'll see what happens at the time when we do it. So let's sell that one. I think they're all pretty much nicely repaired. So we've sold quite a bit. How much have we made off of sold vehicles? 124,486. Right, so let's go and see what they've got for us in the shop. What I want is, where are we? Mowers. Now this is a little bit high on the slot count, because we could get the Chrome Big M for just 30 slots. That's 9.9. But I wanted to try this fella, the Russell Mash KSU-1. So it's 27 slots. There's no options. I just think it looks quite smart. So we are going to do that, buy that, but then we also need the header for it, if you want to call it the header, which is here. So that's 9 meters, so it's only 0.9 of a meter smaller than the Big M. Obviously there is bigger mowers out there. So it's this, again, a bit pricey, and it's 11 slots as well. So I know I've contradicted myself a little bit there by saying we need to keep our eye on the slot count. But we have brought the slot count down by quite a bit by selling a few things that aren't necessarily going to get used. Now this only goes 19 miles per hour, so I'll probably, so it just hooks up like a harvester header. I'll probably see you back up at our farm, and then we'll start mowing, see how this goes. Look at the fan going in the back, that's cool. Yeah, I'll see you back up the farm, guys. Right, so here we are, back up here. So we'll drop that down and hook up. Guessing that unfolds like the harvester headers. Get on that. Now, do we need to unfold this? No. What I want to check though is, that's going to be an awkward start, isn't it? After our workers' mishap. Right, I'm just checking to see if you can toggle the swath, because I believe this turn on mower, lower mower. Yes, look at that. Right, let's turn that off. That is what I'm talking about. That's going at 11 miles per hour. It seems a lot faster than that. That's quite impressed with that. Got a nice swath now. We can just come behind and pick that up. Happy days. Yeah, let's just check something, because the sheep aren't in desperate need of grass. We have got a tiny bit left in there, not a lot. Just wondering if we do actually need... Yeah, we did tip that in there actually, didn't I? Oh, let's just go for it. When we've got it, then we know we're never going to run out. We're going to have plenty for them. So what I'll do is, I think I'll probably just do a little bit of this field, Just wanted to show you guys our new bit of equipment. I know most of you have probably seen it before, you've probably used it before yourselves, but it's new to our farm here. I'll probably, like I say, do a little bit. And then what I might actually do is pick up a few strips, see how much we get, because obviously we should get quite a nice amount because we've looked after this grass field. We've done all the requirements for it, the double fertilizer, the liming at the start, and so everything should be good to go. And if we get like a really good decent amount, I think I might just tip in the grass and then turn the rest into hay. That's in cab, you can't really see where you're heading over that. Oh look, there's a little patch over there. I might have to do that in a second as well, later after the episode. Well, that's if I remember. But what I want to do over there is get rid of that easy shed we've got. Because I saw a shed the other day, I was watching someone's gameplay, CNS Farms. If you haven't checked them out, go and check them out. Become a bit friendly with them. Seems like a nice lad from America, and he had a cracking shed on there, and I found out which one it is, and I think we're going to put it down ourselves on this farm. And it's part of Missy B's Riverside Farm shed pack. So I think we'll do this strip here and then we'll go and sort that out. It just looks a bit more of a useful shed to me. It's still got 4 bays where you can park vehicles and equipment, which is obviously what we've got at the minute. I'm not sure if it's as wide as what we've got in terms of the bays, and then it's got a larger open sort of bay on the end. And I just thought it looked cracking, and I thought I'm gonna get myself one of them, and that's gonna go on no man's land. I mean, to be fair, we haven't got as much equipment anymore to put in there, but right, let's head on over. It could mean we have to buy this plot here, which I wanted to do anyway, because we are gonna have like a longer rectangular field in here. Probably do things like potatoes, sugar beets in there. I might even try, because you might be surprised, but I've never ever done sugarcane, because I've seen people moaning about it, that it takes too long, it's not worth it, blah blah blah. But I thought we might try that in that field, if we can do that. Right, so this is our shed. So I'm waffling on. I think our pickup should hook up to that plough just to pull it out the way. Because if I remember rightly, when we put this shed down way back, we were right on our sort of border, on that boundary on that side there. So it could mean, I'll tell you what, let's not even mess about, let's just do it. So it's gonna be both of them actually, isn't it? Let's see if we can get away with it first. Right, let's go all through here. we should find our sheds. Here we go. So it's this fella here. Sell that. That is now gone. And if we go into here, so this is the start of them from Riverside Farm. And that's it. There's only a few, but it's this fella here. It's really like, look at that. I can see we're going to have trouble here, aren't we? So how far? Oh, that's not too bad, but can we should still get the swing there. That's not too bad at all. I'm happy with that. Kind of get, let's just try and push it as much as we can. I don't think that will cost us any more. Oh, slightly more, 15,000. Hopefully that shouldn't change the terrain too much. And it's not beyond that stone, which is good because we want to get our field in there. Let's place that. So yeah, look at that. So we're going to be able to fit in some decent sized machinery there. And we've got these 4 bays. And we've also got lights. I mean, they're not automatic like the other one was. That was quite cool about those sheds, the Easy Shed Pack mod. So I might have to do a little bit of landscaping. I might keep that texture, I don't know, or just turn it all to this again. But so I don't think we're going to sell anything else off. I'm just looking around the yard. Oh yeah, we were going to do this, weren't we? Right, let's quickly do that. We'll sell that off. We want to sell some slurry. Yes, we were going to do that. So let's grab our truck. And like I say, I'm going to do all of the silage off camera. That's going to take a little while, but I will let you know what we've done and whatnot. At the end of the day, the only thing that you're really going to see or know or need to know is how much digestate we get at the end. Because it's just going to be a case of to and fro-ing, dropping it off at the BG8. I might cut in a little track there actually as well. Oh, whoa, 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 steady there, steady. Right, is that going to fill up from there? Yes. So we'll get a full load of that, and we are taking this to the BGA as well, wasn't it? I said that was the best price. I thought the slurry yard was going to be better there, but it's only good for digestate really. It's not that great for manure and slurry. We've not really got any use for manure and slurry, so we will be selling things off. Well, apart from the greenhouses, which aren't going to take a huge amount. And also, I think we might get rid of that at some point, because that, well, kind of fits in there, but it looks a bit odd. It wasn't originally made for that, was it? It was made for bales, but I'm not even going to go there with that. So once we sell this off at the BGA, we'll head down to the shop, sell this tanker, buy the other one, and then by the time I've done all the silage, and with this slurry, we should get a very, very nice payout at midnight, I should imagine. And we'll also have some digestate, which we can sell next door at the slurry yard. We'll keep my eye on the prices for that as well, though. The price it's at now is pretty nice, pretty tempting, but we haven't got any digestate at the minute, so we can't do anything about that. Right, so we need to go. We're going this way, without tipping the lorry over, or the truck. I am really pleased with how this area's looked, or looking. I think it's brought it a bit more to life. Definitely don't want... Oh my goodness. I was going to say I definitely don't want to sell that there for that price. Oh, there we go. There's the trigger. Sell that off. And then we'll go and sell this tanker, grab the new one, take it back up to our farm. I think we'll probably call it there for this episode. So there's been a little bit of farming, but it's all things that need to be done. And then next episode, hopefully I will be ready to reveal what I've been doing down in the bottom right hand corner of the map. Right, to the shop. Trying to stick to the roads. Really do hope there is some sort of map similar to this that comes over to FS19, because I've really enjoyed this gameplay. It gives you the opportunity to express your creativeness. And absolutely hats off to all the map makers out there, because I don't even know where to start with some things that they do. Right, let's turn that off. I don't know how much this is worth or what we're going to get for it. 35,400. Another piece of equipment gone. Over here. They're loving us today in here. We're spending some money. I think that's under miscellaneous with the other ones that we've just sold. So they're those ones, and it's this. So we bought this one a while ago, a couple of episodes back I think, which is just going to be mainly for our sort of water. But it does hold those things as well. We're going to buy this. 120,000. I think we'll keep it the same as our water one. What are the standard or wides? I can't remember what we went for on. I think we'll go for wides on this. Didn't we go for the star? I think. So we'll keep that the same. Attachers, I'm not worried. Unloading mechanics. That's a trailer hitch. Trailer low, I'm not worried about trailers. We'll just keep that standard. So that is it. We're going to buy that. 47,100. Vent's still there again. I can sort that out. But look at that bad boy. That is now 120,000 litres. But that looks quite smart, I think. And off we go, back up to the farm. I've just had a thought, looking at this tanker. This actually looks longer than the one we've just sold, so I could have messed up there and not got anywhere to put this tank. Oh, actually, we could put that in underneath the open shed where this truck and its trailer lives, if we can't fit it in there. Probably won't fit in there, but and then we can start putting all the equipment away. I'll do that as well off camera, although we are a little bit shy of things at the minute, but we're going to build it all back up again. This looks too long to me, guys. We'll see what happens though. Oh, I don't know actually, it's a bit deceiving, isn't it? If I can get it in straight would help. That's plenty of room, what are you worried about? There we go. So, that is it for this episode. Hope you have all enjoyed it. Again, apologies if there wasn't a lot of farming in there. But if you have enjoyed it, please give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.